Woo.
Woohoo.
Technically, we're online, guys.
Something, yeah.
Today's a day. Today is a day. Is what I get for, changing things up, man. That's what I get. So, but I changed a lot of stuff up. And today was a crash course in will it work? And the answer to that was pretty much no. So now I'm going to change even more stuff up live because why not?
Alrighty then.
Okay. Well, before we do that, let me get everybody in here. Let's see. How do I even do this? See, like I said, one day.
That's all it takes. You forget everything.
Yeah. One day I'll know how to do any of this. And like I'll be prepared and I'll like schedule stuff. I could probably do that.
Nah.
Nah. Why?
It doesn't allow you to procrastinate that way. So I don't think that's advantageous for us.
That's true. Care and feeding. All right. There we go. Post.
Boom.
Cool. There's one. Always feels weird to compose like the tweets and stuff on Twitter because I want to stay under the character limit, you know?
Yeah.
And Mastodon lies, sort of.
Depends on your instance.
Yeah, well, not just the character limit, but also they lie a little in that what Twitter will do is it will take any link that you have and then it will like do its little twit.co or whatever the little link shortener is, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they'll use that as part of the character limit and not the full link. So like a full link would be huge, but or it could be huge. But the little Twitter tiny link isn't. So it makes yeah, Mastodon tells you the true character limit and Twitter does not. Because Mastodon doesn't do that weird bait and switchness.
They don't hide anything from you.
No. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Okay. Almost everybody is told. Almost.
And all 10 of them will be here, I'm sure.
If we're lucky. Okay. There's that one. And there's that one. And where's that one? There's that one. Cool, guys. I think everybody's told. I think we told everybody. Okay. So, Dan, the answer to all of my questions is I need about 8 more USBs. That's the answer to the question I'm asking.
Okay.
I haven't asked the question yet, but it's like Jeopardy, right? What is more USB ports?
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer to the question that I answered with the question is, how do I connect up all of the things that I have that I'll be using on a very regular basis to the framework? Well, I thought the answer was, let's see if I can get it in frame. Oh, almost. It's that guy.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
Yeah. Okay, that's not it. That's not the answer. 4-port USB A to USB-C thing. That's not the answer. Well,
No.
okay, actually, it is the answer, but not with the equipment that I want to use. So that's actually currently how I'm cheesing all of this right now. Oh,
I'm going to say it's probably a power delivery problem.
It is.
That thing can't deliver enough. So you need one of those powered USB hubs. Sorry.
It's true. No, it's true. I just need to buy more crap.
Yes, you do.
See, and I thought the first round of buying a bunch of crap was going to solve all my problems. Turns out it just creates new ones, and now I need to buy more. All it does
is make you, makes you buy more.
But it's okay. It's okay. I love buying crap. I just don't have enough money to buy all the crap that I want. It's the.
Well, don't let that stop you.
Yeah, them's the breaks, as they say. You know.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I think we're going to get it. We're going to make it. I'm going to figure this out. Push that around. Okay.
Yeah, I think you can.
Okay, but something I don't need power for. Okay, I technically do because there's a DC 5 volt right there. You know, a little USB-C. Yeah, you do technically. But I can use batteries. So... Let me tell you what this little gadget is. I found this.
I think I know what this is. Yeah.
Oh,
I think I know.
Yeah. It's PodTrack P4. So, okay. So I was walking around Best Buy one day, right? And I'm not looking for anything in particular. I'm not looking for audio gear. None of that jazz. I'm just enjoying my time standing around a bunch of nerd stuff, right? And so...
Yeah, that thing jumped right into your basket.
Actually, kinda. Okay, seriously though. So what I do, I'll go to Target or I'll go to Best Buy or wherever, man, and they always have end caps full of clearance crap. That's my favorite place to be. Beeline straight to that. Whatever store I'm in, start with the clearance stuff and then look at everything else that you're definitely not going to buy.
Yep.
This is how I buy all this crap. So these are $150. I found this guy for $88. And I was like, well,
goodbye.
Yeah, I can't pass that up. So I had to get it. I got it. And this was like a year ago. And I was like, okay, he will be my, if my Focusrite, whatever, ever decides it wants to die or something like that, he will be my backup because you can use this as an audio interface. But that's not necessarily the reason that you buy it. It's just a perk. The reason that you buy it is so that you can, without a laptop, without any other kind of device, this will record your voice and give you a flat wave, 16-bit, something kilohertz wave. And that's it. Like, it'll do the whole jazz for you. No, this is Audacity.
Right.
Yeah. So, and yeah, more explaining that for anybody watching that doesn't know what a PodTrack P4 is. Dan, I'm pretty sure you know exactly what all this is.
I do. I remember when you bought this, and I know I looked at it too. Hemmed and hawed just as long as you. And,
dude.
well,
that's right.
You came home with one, and I didn't.
That's right. I did tell you about it when I was so excited about it too.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm still excited about it.
And I was kind of excited too, and I was like, oh, man, should I?
That's right.
I don't need more crap.
Because I said, I was asking how close you were to a Best Buy. I was like, because if they have one here, they might have one there.
Yeah, it's like 75 miles.
Ooh.
So well, it's not insignificant. It's doable, but it's not insignificant.
Yeah. Best Buy has this real cool thing where even their open box and stuff inventory is available on the website, so you can check before you go.
Yeah.
But and then you can just buy it and then pick it up. They give you like a week.
I think I even looked at the stock in the store when you were going through this, and I'm like, I should.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't. No, I didn't. So I didn't go. So,
and the reason why I'm even considering this right now is because the last episode I was using, but over USB, right? And that had its own, I just keep changing things. I had my own struggles with that. It just blipped out in the middle of everything. And I think it's a power issue.
It was pretty early.
Yeah. It was I remember it was traumatic. It was about 55 minutes into the actual recording and about 5 minutes into the episode itself. And then we
had started recording. We had started just barely.
Yeah, and then so we just decided to start all the way over.
Yeah, right.
Which wasn't too bad because it's just 5 minutes, but it was annoying. Yeah. Anyway,
well, you didn't lose it again throughout the entire thing, so I felt pretty confident with it.
Yeah,
personally,
and I'm still going to go forward with it with the USB just because it's convenient. I don't have to jack around with the settings. It's directly onto the laptop.
It does sound different, like in a better way too.
Yeah, it's got a clarity to it over USB that it didn't have over XLR. But that's nothing that a little bit of picking up the 1K, 3K, 5K part of the
a touch of EQ. Yeah,
yeah, easy. It's fixable. But I don't even know that it was. I don't even know that it's the XLR that's making it sound like that. It could very well be the Focusrite. It could be the audio interface that I'm using that's adding a little something to it before it hits the USB box.
It wasn't bad. I think it's just you lose a little bit of the high end. Like it's like the frequency response of that input might be different. Yeah. I don't know, but it was something like that, right?
Yeah, and I like the sound of it. I actually I said it in chat too. There's like I forget exactly what I said, but it was basically I like the sound of this. It is a little different. So anyway, back to this thing. I bought an SD card so I can record with it. I haven't even opened it yet. We're doing this live on air.
All right.
Because that's what this little guy records onto. SD card. How do you know which way it goes? You don't.
I think it only goes one way.
Well, that is true, but okay, so it said so it's like the SD card is upright, like the logo. So I'm gonna assume label up.
Label up.
Label,
that makes sense.
We'll see. It won't let me plug it in the wrong way, but label up. Okay, so that's in there now. Okay. So the reason though, so this guy is pretty unique in the world of microphones because let's see, Shure has one. The MV7 does have the ability to do both USB and XLR. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, okay, so if I plug it into the USB, then that obviously would take over the entire soundness of a microphone. But it dawned on me, dynamic microphones don't really have electrical circuitry in them. They're dumb. They are quite literally just picking up exactly the sound that you're given to it, not amplified at all. That's the job of something else.
Right.
So that means that if my thinking is correct, that the XLR output will work regardless of the usage of the USB chipset. There is a USB chipset in this thing as well, which allows the USB thing to work. It's a sound card. It's a audio interface built into the microphone itself. So if my intuition is correct, I should be able to plug XLR that's in the back of the Q9U into one of those, what do you call those? Channels of this guy, turn it on and go. And just press
that would be slick,
record.
Right? That gives you a backup?
Like a that's the best part about it, is that it's a physical backup, like our cameras have been for the longest time. Yeah. You still do OBS, which is a fantastic backup. Please don't ever stop doing that. I have needed it. Easy one. Yeah, yep. I've needed it a couple times.
And it helps with some other things, because the audio and the video are aligned for both of us.
Yeah.
And so, for that, I'm sure it's real helpful.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to steal the plug from my phone. We don't need to charge that anymore. I keep hitting my microphone. And then I need to plug into power. Oh, I can actually hear it. So that must be from the wall. Okay. And then power over here. Okay. You can still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. SD card access.
Yep. We have access.
It's doing stuff. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing stuff. Date time reset. Oh, no.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh.
Have you powered it up before? Yeah.
Yes.
Probably not, right?
I kind of jacked with it a long time when I first got it, and then never really messed with it from then. But then I took out the batteries.
Right. Yeah. So
it came with some batteries, and I took them out.
Smart.
Yeah, well,
you don't end up with the puffy pillow that I ended up in my camera.
No. I didn't do it smartly. I left those batteries in there for God knows how long, and I just recently took them out.
All right, so you did do it exactly the same way that I did.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Almost couldn't get the little puffy pillow out, but hey.
Yeah, luckily for me.
Live and learn.
Yeah, usually the AA's don't puff up. They just corrode and get weird.
Yeah, they get funky.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. And then day. What is today? The 5th? 6th? 6th.
6? Yep.
Okay. This is like setting up the CMOS except without a keyboard, which is extra hard.
Right.
And it is currently my time. Wait, is this 24-hour time? Sure is. 18:43. We'll do 44 to account for some drift. Okay, 44. Okay. Done. Oh, little red lights. Things are happening. I think it's got like a soundboard. It says sound pad.
Like a VU meter?
Oh, it does have that. You won't be able to see it. The camera is washing it out.
Well, as long as it's working for you. I mean, you're the one that needs to see it.
Yeah, but it does. It does have a VU.
Okay. Good. So I can see your signals going in there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And there we go. 6 is right. 6 is about right. All right, we're going to see. I'm just going to press play on this. Okay, I say that. How do you... Oh, probably the record button. It's probably when I press the record button, it'll record. All right. So I'm going to try this, and we're just going to let it sit there, and then...
Yeah, I think that's cool, though. I mean, so that gives you 2 independent places to record from the same source.
Right. So I'll be able to record in Audacity now if I wanted to. And then it's also currently right now recording on the pod track. So I'll know at the end of the live stream whether or not this actually worked. But it is. You're still hearing me. I can see the VU happening down here. So I know it's doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is probably going to be one of my favorite purchases of all time. Because, I don't know what it was. This lended itself to it blipping out in the middle of the thing, but I would hear a pop every now and then, and I was like, oh, surely that's just something in the headphones or something like that. That's not really happening. But no, it really was. It was in the recording, and when I was going through, I tried to get as many out as I possibly could. It was the reverse of your issue.
Right.
So yours was the previous episode. Mine was this last episode. Hey, Steve. And so I got out as many as I could, but there were some I just couldn't get out. Anyhow, I have not heard a single one of those pops this entire time. So I'm like, well, I'm going to use that so I'll never have that pop issue again. Well, I don't have the pop issue now. So, but either way, Audacity crashed, and that would not have crashed, and I would have been safe just using that as a backup. But the cool thing about that backup is it's just as good as the actual source. It's the same microphone. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that's kind of amazing. That's kind of great.
Do I talk fast enough to be a rabbit? A Texas long-haired rabbit? Maybe. Sometimes. Maybe. I think I talk a little too fast. Yeah, I'm glad the camera can't get right there. Like a little further back. Oh my God, it's terrible. Don't look there. Shh. Everything right here looks like I had planned it and thought it out and stuff, and to an extent I did. But yeah, don't look over there. Shh. What is this trash? Offer a promotion of my channel. Hey, do I hit the sword? Oh no, just trash can. Get out of here. Get out of here with that trash. You pay me, I'll let you do whatever it is you were saying. But I need to go ahead and see that money in the bank account prior to you even sending the message. Just get my attention by giving me money. There you go, promotion.
Absolutely.
Guy. Yeah. Pay for 6 months of that server space, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, there you go.
Then maybe we'll promote your thing. But even then, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know either.
So yeah, I got a bunch of stuff, dude. Like, I'm changing the whole thing. So another thing that I was gonna change because of this is part of the problem, is for the longest time I've had an Elgato face cam, and apparently you can make the settings, on the Windows partition, they will save onto a memory chip, and then you just bring it over to Linux, and as long as you don't need to change them on the fly, you're good. You're golden. But I haven't. Oh, I remember why. Because you need a USB 3 cable, which it comes with. That's fine. But I needed a free USB-C port.
Of course you did.
And we were just talking about why I can't have that. So if I can get Go ahead.
Yeah, no, there are no free USB ports.
I'm out. 4. So I'm using one for power, one for the microphone, one for display port out, and the other to a 4-port USB hub, which I have a keyboard, a mouse, and the camera in. Well, you can't put the Elgato camera on anything but a raw port, or it will be like, sorry, sir, I need a USB-C, or USB 3.1 Gen 2, something or another, or better. And I'm like, okay, well, you can't run that through almost anything. I'm sure there are hubs that'll do that for you, right?
Oh, yeah, I think there are, yeah.
Okay, maybe that's what I need a powered one of those.
Right.
Yeah. So
just get a dock.
I guess, right?
I mean, at this point, with all the stuff you got plugged in, just get a dock.
I have a work dock. Maybe I'll try that out and see if that does the trick. And, and then I'll just buy one.
It can run the gamut there,
Yeah.
But overall, probably get it down to one cable just going into the laptop, and then that's it.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
That's probably what I need to do. Yeah, because you can do power on those now too, right? They have power delivery and stuff. Yeah. My work one has power delivery. I never use it because my work laptop's a Mac, so I always have that little magnety snippy snap power, which is
that's nice.
I love that so much. For all the trash we talk about, Mac and Windows and other stuff.
Well, they keep waffling back and forth on that though too. So
they resurrected it from the dead, and
I know
that's one of my favorite features of my work machine is that right there. Because if you accidentally kick it for some reason, the laptop doesn't go flying off the table. Because those USB-Cs, man, they grip. They don't look like they'll grip, but they grip.
Oh, but they bend really nicely.
Yeah.
They aren't tough.
They are a little flimsy.
They're small. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I appreciate that though.
I do too. I get it. Because it's made for handheld devices like this.
Right.
You can't have a large connector that's beefy and heavy, right?
Yeah, except I do. First of all, I'm about to put a dock on here, so that's going to be chunky.
Oh, but I just meant on your telephone.
On the phone.
Handheld device. You can't put big things and so then USB-C becomes a standard of some sort, and then everything has to have it.
Yeah, I like that though. That's I'm so glad.
I'm good with it.
So glad that all happened. So glad we're on USB-C now. I've still got some USB-A holdouts. I'm using one of them, but I have USB-C to USB-A, and it's 3 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And They're braided. They're nice. That's what the microphone's plugged into right now, or I would have shown you what it was. But they're really nice. I like those a lot. And they come in really, really handy. But that's dongle life now. So a lot of the modern laptops are coming with 1 or 2 USB-As anymore, and everything is USB-C.
Yeah, not really. No.
It's kind of cool. One day we'll have the U in USB might actually be true.
Never will it be universal. I'm sure there'll be a USB something else and
USB-C got
the mantle.
Yeah, USB-C got us closer though. USB-A,
it did.
Never in a million years would it have been able to do DisplayPort.
No goodness,
and
no.
Never in a million HDMI and DisplayPort is my favorite though.
Yeah, DisplayPort is probably the best for computing.
Yeah, I've got a DisplayPort dongle, USB-C to DisplayPort dongle. You know, people make fun of the dongle life. But I have to live it every day. It's my life.
Pretty much where we're at for everybody now.
Yeah. I'm afraid. I have I got a flash drive, right? And I'm trying to waffle. Speaking of waffling, I'm trying to waffle. So this flash drive is 128 gig, and it's USB-C, right?
Yeah.
Easy, but all metal chassis. Flip that bad boy around. USB 3.
That's A. Yeah.
USB 3 on an A, whatever. Yeah. And
that's very cool.
But I really hate using the USB-C part of it because it feels flimsy. It feels like if I ever accidentally bump it, it would just burst into flames right there. Would be kind of funny though. I'd be sad because I would lose everything on the drive, but it would be funny.
Right. Well, maybe not. You still have the other end.
True, I guess, yeah. But, you know, the metal part of the port will be stuck in the USB-C port of the thing on the laptop.
It'd be a recovery operation.
Okay, that's the wrong machine. Wrong partition. Pay no mind to the Plasma 6.
No, Plasma 6 is cool.
But I need to figure out those configuration things we were talking about last time. And by last time, anybody currently listening, I mean prior to the show. So the patrons got a dose of that. But I was going to do my usual, what do you call it? Update in the background thing. I was going to do that, but I couldn't because
you broke it?
No, because I needed to do some configuration changes. So we were talking care and feeding, and well, now we got to care and feed. That's the I know, and look at the prompt. You see it.
I read it.
Dan eagle eyes it every single time. Dan eagle eyes it every time. He saw me.
He caught me.
But I have a real good reason this time.
There is a real good reason?
There is today.
Okay. All right.
Come on. Oh, that's right. I never changed that in the router yet. That's still on the NIC. The physical NIC. Not the Wi-Fi NIC. Here we go. Oh, no. That's the one. Don't look at my internal scheme. Cheaters.
I tried to read your password, but it was just a bunch of stars.
It's Hunter 2. It's Hunter
2?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's my password, man. It's the most secure password. Matter of fact.
Right next to password 1.
Obviously. And Monkey123. You know about that one. Different password. I got to remember. All right. Okay. So I need to emerge, blah, blah, whatever. Oh, that's it. CFG update. I think that's what I need to do, but let me read the message first. Emerge, ask, propose new use, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait, no, is it gonna tell me here, or should I have done the emaint? Oh, I should probably do the emaint. That was a few days ago that we ran into that, so I need to...
I don't know, man.
Okay, let's do the emaint thing, because that's the... If I'm not mistaken, emaint is basically the apt update, right?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
368. 368. Doobie-doo. Okay. Let's see. I can up that text one, right? No, I'll do that. Oh, hey, look at that. Cool. Control scroll up. Pretty nice. All right. Anyway, so I have, if you noticed, it was a PowerShell prompt. No, I do not have PowerShell installed on my Linux box.
Oh, man, you just keep digging the hole.
I know. It is what you think it is. I know. But let me tell you. Let me explain myself.
You could try.
I yeeted my Ubuntu partition straight off of this laptop. Yeah. The Wayland session was 95% of the way there. It was actually extremely great. I really, really liked it. But
that made you eat it?
No.
Okay.
Plasma 6 made me eat it. Now, I'm not on Plasma 6. I'm not that brave.
Obviously.
No.
What?
Oh, well, okay. I didn't install Plasma 6. I'm not that brave. I installed Fedora 39 with Plasma 5.27. So in April, I think, when they drop 40, right? Yeah, 40, that will be with Plasma 6, and I'll upgrade to that on this framework laptop. But the only usable partition left on my Windows, on my framework, is the Windows partition. So please forgive me.
That's a tough one, but I'll try.
Well, today we are Windows user space.
Oh, man, that crushes my heart.
I know. Just RDP into one of your servers at work, and then
I can join you.
Yeah, run Windows Update, man, and we'll be golden. And as a matter of fact, reboot at the most inopportune time, and then we'll feel right at home.
I guess I technically have a VM. Do you want me to start that?
Yeah, I kind of do. So I can feel a little bit better about myself.
Yeah, it'll be difficult, but yeah.
I went to feel better about myself. Who was that? Who's in here?
Ryan.
I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm so sorry. But I think... Oh, Ryan, did you hear the episode?
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right. Because we brought you in. Not only did we bring you in, that was the Ryan hour there at the end. That was really cool. So I actually need to bring that up real quick so I can ask you questions. Because I asked, because you're not on the show, rhetorical questions.
Right.
Let me see. I need that cool string of text or commands that you had. Where are you, Ryan? Here you are. All right. So Sue L doesn't bring over your user your environment variables from your user. Is that what you were getting at with that one? Uh-oh. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I couldn't hear.
Sorry. Push the
okay.
There you go.
But yeah, that's SU TAC L is like with a login shell. So you just turn the computer on and you're logging in as root. That's essentially what that is.
Cool. Very cool. All right. So let's see. New use deep update. That's all. Okay. So what's the difference between the emaint I just ran and emerge sync? Okay, cool.
All right, yeah.
No,
I never used emaint, so.
Who was it? It was Josh, wasn't it? When he was in here, I think he had mentioned using eMate. Now, it looks like eMate, I think the difference is eMate also does cleanup maintenance as it also pulls down the new list of packages that it might need to build. So I think it does a little bit extra. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. I wonder if someone's just like done a write-up on this. Oh, there might have been some. Oh, look, sync methods. Holy crap! Wait. Oh,
yeah, there's a bunch. But I do remember eMate was the one that was in the handbook, I think.
Oh, so maybe it wasn't Josh. Maybe I just RTFM'd it. So eMate, what did I do? I just did eMate sync, didn't I? Yeah, eMate sync, but there's also eMate auto sync. What is Okay, hold on now. What's auto do? Auto sync enabled repos only. Wait. So what does it do without it then? It will also do disabled repos? I don't think I have any of those, so it wouldn't have mattered, but okay. So then maybe emerge. Let's see. Emerge sync. Well, I didn't. Oh, wait. No, I'm an idiot. Let's just see what it says about it. Oh, well, that would explain it. Okay. What did I say? Sync? Let's see. Region.
Oh, so the handbook says emerge sync command is now implemented with eMate.
Oh, okay. Okay, so eMate. Okay, so emerge sync is part of eMate now.
Well, they're all part of Portage.
Portage. Okay, so the eMate programs provides an interface to system health checks and maintenance. Okay. Check repos, comp settings, and sync repositories. Okay, so emerge sync is this part. So maybe just the eMate does the checking, or maybe okay. Maybe emerge sync is eMate sync. Maybe it's the same thing.
I believe it is.
But then
the way I read this.
Yeah, and then eMate can do a couple other.
Yeah, other things.
Cool. Okay, so we were speaking the same language.
Yep, looks that way.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, that's cool. All right, now what the heck is a dispatch conf? That seems complex.
Where? What am I?
When there's like changes, config files, and after you do the update, then the message will come up on Tajay, I don't know. and then you do it's very clear that config files were updated, so then you just do dispatch-conf, and then it walks you through the config files that were changed. You can see the diffs, and it gets like one letter like responses, like whether you want to use the changes or zap the changes, as in
yes,
like, I want to keep my original. So
I was using something else. Config update you. That's what I was using before.
I think there's several tools that do that, right? So that's not the only one. Yeah,
got it. Yo, Vince. I was thinking rabbit. What a Texas long hair is. I was thinking rabbit. I don't know. I don't know if I talk fast enough for that. What? Working. You're working, huh? Well, like a really bad podcast in the background. Not produced at all. Let's see. Okay, so I want to see how dispatch conf works because I know I have a couple of configuration files I need to update. That's why I didn't have it going on in the background the last time. Okay. Uh-oh. It returned code 1. That's not good, right? 1's bad.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, because 0's good.
Typically.
Okay. We're sync for repo Gentoo. Returned code 1. So I need to go look at the... Oh, wait. One news item needs... Oh, maybe it returned code 1 because I need to read the news.
No, it says manifest verification failed.
Oh, sure enough. I didn't go up far enough. Man, uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, wait, no. var db temp unverified download quarantine. So maybe I just need to download again? Get rid of the old, download again. Oh, yep.
That's what it seems like, yep.
Yep, there's a mismatch in size.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't come out like it thought it should have.
Okay, so how do I clear everything? Or do I just run emaint again?
Maybe. You're entering undiscovered territory for me.
I should have taken a backup before I did all this. All right. I got it. We're going to do this. Check for problems. Maybe. Hey, I could just attempt to fit. Oh, what if I just do F? What would... I mean, emaint sync. Well, sure. Oh, it won't let you do that. Oh, look, all auto. No. Big A. No. Okay, you just can't run fix with sync. That's all. Okay. Fix. Oh, what comes after fix then? Emaint. Fix. Oh, a default option for most modules, but... Okay, what's a module? Because these are commands. Okay, fine. Oh, wait. Oh, no, not quite. Purge? Oh, hey, look, this might be what I need. Yeah. Removes list of previously failed merges. Only use this option if you plan on manually fixing them or... No, I don't want to manually do anything.
No, maybe that's no good. Yeah.
Maybe not. Huh. Okay. You know what? What if I do...
I just run it again.
I was going to say, just try and do sync.
Okay, fine. That's what I did. Okay, maybe I just asked it to do it at the exact time that something changed. Sure. We'll go with that.
It's entirely possible, I suppose.
Anything's possible. You know, some cosmic radiation hit my hard drive right as it was writing the manifest.gz file. And that could have been what happened. Space radiation, man. It's all about space radiation, but I forgot my tinfoil hat today, so got it straight to the brain. You know, actually, I think about that. Makes a lot of sense. It explains a lot. Explains a whole lot.
I'm glad you said it.
Yeah. Trust me, self-deprecation is my day job. It does help ease tensions, that's for sure. I got a new boom as well, Dan. If I wasn't going to change enough stuff. Got new, so old new camera, old new audio interface, new boom. I think that's the only new thing I have besides the camera that I bought a couple months ago. Or a while ago. Everything else is old.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to go. We'll figure that out. It's a bridge that I have not crossed yet.
Why, hello, BGT.
Oh, you made it. It is the correct time. Even though it's like 3 a.m. for you.
Yeah.
See, everybody says insomnia is bad. But at least you get to show up here.
It's true.
And that makes it all right. So BGT, you might be the guy to ask. when we get there again, we'll see if this thing mismatches again. If it does, then I'll have a question to ask. So dep clean. What does emerge dep clean do?
It's like the old. So, like, software XYZ releases version 3 after, and then so dep clean would remove version 2.
Cool. Okay. That makes sense. So I wonder if that would have worked for getting rid of the old emaint.
I don't know.
Because that kind of sounds like apt auto remove, right? Kind of just.
This isn't actually. It's not packages though. It's just the manifest.
Oh wait. So okay. So the thing that I downloaded that would have the list of stuff I should have gotten.
Yeah, what's available in the repo?
Okay. So it could have been a repo issue. It could have been.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it was cosmic radiation, is what you're trying to say. I got it.
Yeah, well, that's why you do a check at the end of that.
Makes sense. You heard it here first, folks. It's cosmic radiation. Yeah, dependencies of transitive packages. Yeah. That sounds about right. Okay. So yeah, I do kind of want to try dispatch conf just to see if I like, because every time I run config up, what was it? Check update, config update, whatever that was. Every time I run that, I can never be 100% sure that choosing any of the options will actually do the thing I want because of the way that it's worded. It's always like, do you not definitely do for sure not at all want to do this thing on the left or also the right? And it's like, yes, I think.
Wait, how many double negatives are there in that?
For real.
Yeah, there's a when you have to use a multiplier, you've gone too far. Yeah.
Well, the first time we used it, somebody that was knowledgeable in Gentoo was like, just hit left on that one, left and right. And I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. And I did it and it worked and I was happy about it. And then the next couple times I did it on my own, but every time I went through it, it seemed like it wasn't going to do exactly what I wanted. It was ever so slightly vague. It's a little bit of fog.
Right.
In front. There shouldn't be fog of war in the command line. Come on. What is this, man? It's not Command and Conquer. I need to see beyond my choices.
That does help.
Yeah, right. And I feel like the command line's almost always very straightforward. Almost always. And
yeah, for the most part. Yeah, it doesn't to get too wishy-washy.
Yeah. You don't ever see the word probably in the terminal, so that's a good thing. Okay, there was a manifest GZ. Okay. The TensorFlow. When did I install Tensor? Oh wait, no.
This is what's available.
Okay, yeah, this is everything. The more I ask about this and the more that I see what's going on here, the more it could have been cosmic radiation, is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I think it was. I think that disrupted the packet flow.
I think it just happened to be a mirror that may have been changing something. I really do kind of feel like that is probably what happened, but moment of truth.
Somewhere along the line, cross the streams. I don't know.
Yeah.
Streams
were crossed, man.
All right, so here's where it's verifying.
Will it? Won't it?
I don't know. This takes a while. I do know that. It does take a while.
Oh, it moved. It said okay. Did it say okay last time? It didn't do this last time. Awesome. Cosmic.
No, you're there.
Radiation. Cosmic radiation. Cool. If this were an episode, I would have named it Cosmic Radiation. There's just... I can't let go of that now.
There'll be another one.
Let's see. All right.
So you gotta emerge your portage first.
Okay. No. First, I need to select news read, Dan. How? Come on.
Okay, all right. Yeah, if we're going order of operation, you're right.
You always I just want to see what I'm gonna ignore. That's all.
Well,
I'm not gonna read any of this.
I think yeah, no. So I think I knew you were going to ignore it all. So I thought I'd get to the important step, right?
Yeah. You did not figure that I would be responsible for once. Let's see. Oh, these are all this year. Cool. So these are. I've been ignoring it.
They're current.
I've been ignoring it for a whole month. Whoops. All right. A separate user now requires an initram FS. I didn't do that in my profile early on. I didn't choose the merged user thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's gonna bite me in the ass eventually. It's gotta, because
well, maybe. I mean, stay tuned, folks. You'll hear it here first.
Maybe. Well, Gentoo's so slow moving. I don't know that.
It might be a while. You might not make it.
Yeah, it's going to be after.
That'll be the interesting.
Yeah, it'll be after the history episode, and then it'll be like, guess what, dude?
Well, after that, who cares?
Yeah, we've been warning you since 1998, dude. Where you been?
Yeah, right.
Not reading the news.
If you didn't use a merged user profile when you built it up, then yeah, you're definitely going to be running into some problems at some point.
Yeah, yeah. I just got bit too many times not going with the exact profile that I started with, and then building up after the fact. But okay, all right. So that will be.
In theory, you can change your profile and go. So maybe.
Okay. You know what? We'll do that next live stream. I need to take a true backup before we do any of that trash,
that's always
man.
a good idea. Mm-hmm.
That way I can have his unlimited attempts getting that fixed up. All right. So user action required. If you have a separate USR, which is not technically user, right? Saying it user confuses people, but USR, and are not currently using an initram FS. Well, I don't remember if I did that. I did do that though, right? You have until Holy crap, Dan, do you read this? This is why we read the news. Do you look at the date?
That's a couple of days ago.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yesterday.
So you have until yesterday to set up an initram FS. If you do not, then at some point on or after this date, routine system upgrades will leave your system unbootable? I can't update today.
Well, you're taking all the fun out of it.
Okay, because I could just cheroot in and like fix it, right?
Come on, YOLO swag.
Okay. All right. I'll have to let you know tomorrow, because I guarantee you there's like WebKit needs to be updated or something.
Oh, this is going to take a while, yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't chosen the binary version of that, so that's going to compile for 8 hours. All right. Merging of install kernel and Gentoo and systemd. I don't think I chose either of those. Oh no, I definitely didn't. I have the binary versions of that, so that doesn't apply to me. Wait. Okay, that's still that same one. Okay. Skip. Okay. Grub upgrades. Dan, is this you? When booting with Grub.
It's not me, because I didn't do it. That I should have done it, I think is what I think that's where that's at.
Okay. When booting with Grub, it's important that the core image and modules have matching versions. Usually Grub install is sufficient to ensure this. Okay. Oh, look. You can be smug now. You have it in there, don't you? Isn't there a Grub install in here? Yep, there it is, right there, right after dispatch conf. Dan, are you listening? Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. And then install new use system deboot was this. Install kernel new use flag system deboot. But I think, I'm not using system deboot though. So that one doesn't apply to me either. The first one does, and the first one is dire. And it sounds like after this upgrade, I'm just not going to have a Gentoo anymore, which is probably bad. So, wish me luck, guys. Okay. So now that all of that's done, do we need to make any changes before I start an upgrade, because once I start that's just going to take forever. Do I need to do anything? Oh, actually, yes. How do I remote into that? Like, I want the screen and not just a remote terminal, so I can stop giving myself away that I'm using PowerShell.
So you got the GNOME going on over there?
Mm-hmm.
So it got the remote desktop stuff set up, or
probably not. How do I know?
I don't know. Like, it's built in now.
Is it under sharing? File sharing? Remote login? That's not
maybe.
It?
I don't know. I don't have it in front of me right now, so I can't help you much.
That just says enable SSH access for this device. I don't think that's the one.
Okay, no, that's not it. There's a remote desktop RDP, like our actual RDP.
Yeah. Okay, hang on.
Built into GNOME now.
GNOME remote desktop. Does he use XRDP or something?
I don't know. I think it's its own thing. I mean, maybe it does way under the hood, but I'm not sure.
Enabling the feature. Here we go. Excuse me. Settings. Sharing. Yeah, it's just not there. So I'm in the right spot.
Oh, beautiful. Maybe that's because you didn't choose the right options when you compiled it or something.
GNOME connections? No, that's the client side.
Yeah, no, it's like been around for a while.
Yeah.
So what version of GNOME are you on? Like 44? 5?
Yeah, 44 sounds right. Why didn't it tell me in the about? Seems like an oversight.
I don't know. I guess the point with that is it's been around for a couple of like 43, 42.
Yeah. It's definitely been around. Okay, so PK no. What is it? Packages.gentoo? Yeah, sure enough.
That's a place. Mm-hmm.
That is a place, technically. There we go. Okay. So, what if I just do no?
Well, I don't know. Short of that, what would be the best, I guess? I don't know. My go-to is usually a proprietary thing. I don't know how you would install that on.
Is this it?
Gentoo, but maybe.
GNOME remote desktop? Remote desktop daemon for GNOME using Pipewire.
Sounds right.
Sounds like it fits.
It's only in testing in 45.1, and I'm definitely not that.
Yeah, so BGT says VNC server. You could. Yep, that's an option.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the play then.
Technically, it is an option.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, behind XRDP, isn't it just VNC anyway? It's just using the RDP protocol to facilitate the connection?
I don't think so. No, the one in GNOME?
Mm-hmm.
No, the one in GNOME is like actual RDP.
Really?
You can use Microsoft's RDP to get into it, yeah.
Well, right, but that's right. I've been able to do that. I used to do that with XFCE all the time. It was XRDP, and that would facilitate the connection, but you would need like Tiger VNC in the back end for it to actually work. That would be how it displayed the screen.
Yeah, I don't think you need Tiger VNC anymore.
Okay. So either this is not it, or
that's what you need to install. I don't know.
I've never set up a remote desktop on Gentoo, so
and normally I wouldn't either. I mean, that's just not normally a thing I would do, except that I want to be able to easily share it. So the alternative, and Dan, this goes back to my original problem of not enough USBs, is I could do the screen capture card thing. and then just pass it over. And that would work. That would be fine. That would probably actually that would probably be the better choice, just because then I don't have to worry about bandwidth, and I don't have to worry about any other kind. It's a straight connection. So
right,
that's probably the right answer. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's the right answer.
All right, we talked you into that.
Okay, yeah. All right, so Dan, this live stream just became a help Leo find a what do you call that thing? Doc stream.
Yeah, so you need one that's like Linux-y type one.
Something that is fully compatible with Linux. Now, this is where the chat comes in. Chat, I know one of you has a dock of some kind, with all the cool this is why, where's Bruno? I know Bruno has docks. That guy has every little doodad and whistle and everything ever. He's like, oh yeah, I got 6 of those computers up in the attic. Like, what? How? When? Oh yeah, I got them years ago, and I use them to just crunch numbers for NASA or something.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah. Well, actually, BGT, there was a whole entire about exposing the setting. There was a whole entire thing about the guy in Reddit trying to remove Bluetooth functionality out of his system, and then continued to show that there was a Bluetooth. I know that's not what you're saying, just that there's going to be that one guy that's like, well, the setting should be there, and it should just be grayed out instead. You just won't be able to click it. The exact opposite of the guy that we were talking about a few episodes ago. Okay, so so we can't do the remote desktop thing right now, or maybe we can. I just need more info, and it'll take me 30 minutes to figure that out. Because and that's fine. Okay, so then, okay, so here's a question. Oh no, it would have. It was right when I was going to say yes. It said that I had unmerged config files or something. So let me do that and see what it tells me. Yeah, okay. These are the packages that would be merged in order. Oh, I need to turn off iCandy. Josh convinced me to turn that on. And I thought it was going to be way cooler than it was. I thought it was going to be like way more rainbow text or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, we talked about this the other day.
Scrolly. Yeah, you can, it's in your make.conf.
Yeah. Here it is.
I mean, it's small, but I like it.
It's not bad. I do.
It's cool.
I think the reason that I want it off right now is just simply because I've never actually experienced it without. So I'm oh wait, I don't even have it on this one. I'm bad.
Before the first time before you read the news, it suggested you update Portage.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Dan said that, and I ignored him. Let me see.
Yeah.
I do that a lot.
That's fine.
I have it in here somewhere. Here it is. 351. Do. Uh-oh. That's uh-oh. Hold on.
That's uh-oh?
It had 3 red exclamation points. I feel like that's an uh-oh. It doesn't seem to think so. It just kind of did its thing. Okay. Bah. That's why you put ask in there, isn't it?
Getting it done. Don't worry about it.
Battle scars, he says. Okay. Got the Gentoo in there. There. Okay. All right. I did the thing. Probably. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying because now it's just a little flippy floppy thing. Little what do you call that? Slash? Dash? Slash dash.
Dash? Tack?
Tacky tack. Tic tac. there it goes. Okay, but it had something. This was this looked bad.
Okay, hold. Oh, this actually kind of if you can scroll
Down.
scroll down, yeah.
Oh,
We got a so where it says the use changes. So this change, well, up until Saturday, kind of was from the grub.make.config is that they recently made some changes to the install kernel to where you get which, let's see, it's I believe it's on the is it the kernel bin or install kernel? You have to add a local use flag grub, and then anytime you get your kernel gets updated, it runs that for you.
Dan, is this the thing that you didn't do?
Probably.
Okay. Maybe okay.
Again, this just started like well, at least within the past 7 days, because the Saturday before I just had to with this past Saturday when I updated. So up until then, you had to run the grub make config, but now with these changes, it'll just all for you.
Cool. Okay. All right. So would you like to add these changes to your config files? I should just say yes, and then it will add the thing. Probably.
You can always hope.
Well,
it's not a strategy, but you can try.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the changes that I made, so just give me a second here.
You'll have to do either way, it doesn't matter. You have to answer the question.
I answered it with no.
Yeah, so it's going to dump you out anyway, right?
Let's see. Is this make.conf, right? No, it's what is it? Oh, Portage. And I needed grub.
No, it's a local use flag for the install kernel package where you add the I have it's a install kernel and then drag cut and grub, because drag cut and that's what they use to build the init ramfs, but that's a little different from no, that's right. See the green line?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you need to that guy, and then add just so that it updates grub when you get a new kernel.
Let me see. So I need to install this one?
Part of the so the update is blocked because it doesn't install kernel isn't currently compiled with the features that it needs with the new kernel setup.
Interesting. So let me see. So what is the use flag I need to add? You're saying it's just to the package itself?
Yeah.
Right, in package.use.
No, but there was a fancy way to do that. It was EUs.
I think that just that I've never used that, so I don't know if it actually does just like local use flags, or if it just does global use flags, or how I've never used it.
It can do both. Let me see. I remember using it, but then I realized I didn't have to use it at the time. Let me see.
Okay, yeah, the TACL for local.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so EUs. So if I just do that, it'll show them. Oh, but do you have to choose a package then? EUs. Oh, yeah, here it is. So setting up, this is what I was trying to do before, setting up a use flag for a specific package. So does that not do what I think it does? -G wouldn't show my global use flags. Maybe not. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not this fancy. I guess we have to do it manually.
Sure.
Okay. So this is something I've never done before. So where do I start? No, not that. How to do a local use flag. Maybe. Do. No.
/portage/package.use.
You were cutting out a little bit. What was that?
So it's in portage/package.use.
Oh, so just the file.
That's a directory, and you just put just plain text files in there.
Oh, got it. Okay, so I have Pipewire. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, this is how I did the EUs thing. Because I didn't write this file. Yeah, okay, so yeah, and it's the package that you... Oh, I understand now. Okay. So that text, I can copy paste that text. Where is it? This.
Yeah, I would just put the sys-kernel/install kernel without including the the greater than equals and just that way it keeps up with every subsequent version.
Okay, so then the package.use file should be named install kernel-24 or just install kernel?
Install kernel.
Okay. But it says 24. That's confusing.
Yeah, that's the version number.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and then was it all one word? Let's see. Install.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that, but without the 24. Does that look right?
Yeah. There you go. And then after that, I would so that it grub updates after you get a new kernel.
Okay. All right. So that's all I need in this file. I should be good to go.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So now I can emerge again.
Yeah, you should be good to go.
Awesome.
Yeah. Should work.
Cool. Dan, you have a broken grub.
I know.
That's what you said before you updated the machine and then your grub broke. Should work.
Yeah, probably did.
And then that sounds about right. Down. It's all downhill from there, buddy.
It's typical.
Yeah, I did wonder about that, BGT. I wondered if I could just throw Dracut in make.conf. Like, what other things probably wouldn't do anything, right? Like, if it
nobody else cares, right?
Yeah, if it didn't care about or if it didn't have any use for the Dracut use flag, it just would ignore it, right? So, and awesome. Thanks, Ryan. Okay, cool. This makes sense. But using the package use flags is just very specific. And then if there were other packages that may use Dracut that maybe you didn't want that
use flag.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one thing to keep in mind is that like use flags that are both global and local may not operate the same way.
Oh.
Like if you say globally, it may the functionality doesn't necessarily transfer when it's used globally versus locally.
Interesting. How? Okay. I'm a tinkerer in that I would want to see how the system behaved one way and the other. So like I would want to see what Dracut globally does versus Dracut just on this install kernel package. Like what would be the difference?
Nothing wrong with that. You just got to pick up the pieces afterward.
Yeah. And in a regular system where I could take a snapshot, I guess in a VM, maybe that's how I do it. Doing a VM,
yeah,
and take a snapshot before I do it. Wait a week after it compiles, and then roll back if I need to. I have to recompile xorg. Awesome, that will take a while, surely.
And you had mentioned that you had GLSA check. That's more like it checks for like any known like CVEs. It's just an extra level as far as like check.
Ah, cool. Okay, yeah, GLSA. There it is. Okay. But I feel like, if you're following along with Gentoo stable or something like that, there's really not much you can do even if something shows up, right? Because you would... I'm about this stuff, so it's just I'd prefer to have something to at least so I know, and I don't know. I just like putting you in the hot seat, asking all the hard questions. I don't know is a perfectly acceptable answer.
Absolutely.
But I like the idea of that though. So if it checks for known vulnerabilities in available packages, that's great. The downside to something like that is that it would just make you paranoid if it came up with something, because there's nothing you could do until Gentoo decides, all right, we're releasing this set of make files, whatever it is, sources for you to build again. So you just get to be nervous until then.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, okay. But that's my normal state of being is anxious. So,
yeah.
I mean, why not? If I'm already going to be anxious, I might as well have something to be anxious about, right? And so when I sit back and relax and am incapable of doing so, I can be like, it's because the kernel has that bug. That's why I'm feeling like this, okay? And then I come on here and have a little drink and watch the packages compile.
Right.
So, Saigoneer, maybe you know a little bit about it. Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe. So am I about right on the? It's really just a check. It doesn't really fix anything. It's more of it's like e-news. If you don't fix it, well, that's kind of on you. And EIX. So this is okay. That's what we should have done. I guess I could stop it. If I stop it now, I won't end up with a broken system, because they did say yesterday was the cutover. I might be broken, because that wasn't it, right? The grub, that very first news wasn't about grub. It was about something else, wasn't it? I want to say it was.
Oh, I think the merged user thing.
Yeah, merged user stuff.
Yeah. So I think what's going to end up happening with that is that when packages are now enforcing the merged user situation, one by one, things will just start to break. like as in, and I feel like as long as it's not, anything like grub or the kernel, you'll probably be fine for quite a long time. And even if it's not, I mean, even if it's not the kernel or anything grubby, then you'll see it when you try to do emerge this or emerge that or any of the other system type things. Like you'll get weird funky things like can't find such and such binary, right. And it'll looking here, and you'll be like, why? And then it will dawn on you, hopefully because you didn't merge. But I tried, Ryan. I tried that very first. Actually, every single time that I tried to compile Gentoo. Not only did I choose go the system D way with GNOME already pre-selected during like initial installation, and that all blew up in my face. I always chose the merged user one, the merged user profile, because I knew it was coming. I knew this was going to be a situation that was going to come and bite me anyway. So I was like, let's get it out of the way now. But because I couldn't ever deviate away, I'm still not smart enough to deviate away from that initial profile. Here are the things that you need to compile the system right now. I never deviated away. So I'm a typical user. I didn't mess with it because it didn't make me. And well, Gentoo's not going to make you. It'll just
no.
You'll just
let you fail.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, it's always just better to pick the same stage 3 for like the profile you want to use right from the beginning, and that was a tough lesson for me too.
Yeah. So I need to. Okay, so next live stream, if this machine doesn't break, we have to deal with the user merge thing. That's going to be next.
Probably,
time.
Yeah.
We have to.
Okay.
We have to.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Okay, that'll be fun. Okay, so we'll do the user merge thing, and then I also want to dive into EIX because it's a better search, it's a better updatey thingy. It does a lot of things, right?
Yeah, it's it's faster than emerge tac search, and mostly written in C, whereas merge portage it's all Python.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the EIX update does is it updates your local cache with the repositories, and so when you're with EIX, when you're searching, you're going through your local cache. You're not and C, which has less overhead than running in Python, so you don't have that all bogging you down. And I think it provides more contextual packages than emerge search.
Okay. All right. So it's faster. So does an emerge search always pull down a new version of the packages, like a new version of the list of packages each time you search?
On the race as opposed to your own your local cache. As far as what I understand, I may be totally wrong. I have no idea, but I just know that EIX gives me much better much faster search results, and it also has more tags to be able to search different aspects of like if you're looking for I'm looking for a markdown editor, EIX capital S markdown.
Got it. Okay. That's really
cool. In the description as opposed to the title, and so yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think so will EIX install stuff too, or is that still the realm of emerge?
That's emerge, I believe. I don't think EIX actually installs anything.
Okay, because you use it Josh used it. I think pretty much anybody that has had anything to do with Gentoo uses EIX. So that seems like the right path to go. And okay, wait, what is this now? Why are they telling you to set up an EIX update timer? Is this why EIX is so good? It's always poking around and checking for stuff?
Probably always updating, yeah.
Yeah, I never set that up. I just update it when I do my system update.
Okay. And it's not like the base list of packages changes very often. So even if it, how often do you go between updates?
I update every Saturday.
Okay, so once a week.
Like once a week.
Yeah. We're averaging about once a week because I do it once here on the live stream to cap it off, and then I do it again. Actually, no, I don't. I do the test box over there. Okay, so I do it every other week.
That's not too bad, though.
On the live stream.
That's still fine.
Well, for a stable, I feel like that's a pretty good cadence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once you get into like every weeks, you may kind of run into stuff. But I've seen threads on forums of people that have been able to bring installs up to date that were like 6 months out of date.
Wow. Yeah.
So I mean, they do give you the tools to be able to walk through that process. I'm not sure if that, how well that would work on other distributions.
Yeah. Well, it's a huge thing to read the news in a case like that, I would imagine. Because something like the grub changes and the I forgot it again. Whatever that first thing was. The user merge. Yeah, but that's been coming for years. So even on a 6-month update, you probably should have known that was coming. They had a profile for it, for crying out loud. So we knew then. I've seen Independence Day way too many times. Sorry.
Yeah.
I love that movie, man. That movie is so great. Welcome to Earth. Okay. So yeah. So one thing I saw about EIX is that you can actually search by license. So if there's a EULA, you can exclude stuff. So you can do simple searches like EIX kernel, and that'll find everything with the word kernel in it, I suppose. But okay, so you can search for installed. And this is what you were talking about. You can search within the descriptions of them. Oh, and you can compact them with a little c. And there's categories, there's Gentoo. Okay, this is what I saw. You can search for packages that are licensed under a specific license or subset of licenses using the -L. I mean, I put a star in the licenses that I want, so that should kind of tell you where I'm at. What is... Wait. Neverwinter Nights? Wait, what? No, hold on. If you didn't see it on the search, you'll see if it's still in here. Nothing found. What kind of example is this that it doesn't even exist? Okay, so right here, this line. Games RPG NWN is Neverwinter Nights, a role-playing game set in a huge medieval fantasy world of Dungeons and Dragons. That's Neverwinter Nights, the game Neverwinter Nights.
Yes.
I'm very familiar, yeah.
But at some point, it was in the repositories?
I guess.
It has to be, because, right? Like Games RPG?
I think it's a different repo.
Where can you even... How? What?
I could be wrong.
Games RPG. Oh, but you can actually do this on... Okay. Baldur's Gate? Okay. I know it's not the current Baldur's Gate. Dungeon Defenders? Are you kidding? That game is fun.
Well, games could be fun, yeah.
Only sometimes. Only when they're not Dark Souls or something.
No, I'm pretty sure Leo just takes both.
What now? Oh, the red pill, man. Just see how far down the rabbit hole goes. I've seen that movie too many times as well.
No, that's not possible.
That I agree. I agree. There's never a maximum amount of times that you can free your mind. Never.
Yep. Yeah, that's true.
And that's what I said last time when I woke up sweating in the desert. You know, what are you gonna do, right?
I feel like the original one was better than all the other ones.
I agree.
It was the best.
It was like 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
Right.
6 out of 10.
I was gonna say they're still pretty high, but
right.
Yes.
But and I will watch that quadrilogy again, like in a day. I'll do it again.
It's a day-long event.
Yeah, it is. It's like when people talk about watching Lord of the Rings or something, you know, all the way through.
Well, that's a whole weekend.
Yeah, it's just the original, just the original trilogy, trilogy, right? Because otherwise, you can be like, all right, let's watch all 12 Star Wars movies. Is it 12?
Yeah. No, but yeah.
Wait, how many is it?
Oh, well, okay, not for me anymore. But anyway.
Are we counting the series?
No, just the movies.
Oh,
because there's the original trilogy, then there's the prequel trilogy, then there's the post-quel trilogy.
That's for me.
That's getting
an original.
Stretched.
Like, okay, yep, that's it.
Yeah, I can see that. And that one's easily done in a day. You can, I mean, if you hunker down, get a bunch of popcorn ready, just forget about meals, just popcorn and soda. And this is a Texas thing I've learned, pickles.
Oh?
Popcorn and pickles. Dill sour pickles. I know. Right. I know what that sounds like, but do it. Just do it.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it.
Okay. I'll try it.
I'm telling you, man. And I'm not a huge Coca-Cola fan, but it fits. So Coca-Cola, popcorn, salty as hell, buttered, and a pickle. And you gotta like double fist everything, right? So I mean, bite a pickle.
That makes sense.
A little drink of soda, and like figure out with your third hand the popcorn.
So I have to turn into Shiva?
Yes. Yeah. Also, right. We were talking about opening your mind. That's kind of the point, right?
Yeah, it would. Yes. No.
To get the popcorn while you're holding everything else, third eye. That's how it has to be.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was just a Texas thing. I just thought everybody in the world knew popcorn and pickles. It blew my mind when I got the first deer in headlights look, like, in a theater? Yeah, man. Yeah, in a theater. Okay, so once we get Gentoo to the point where I can live stream from Gentoo, we're going to have to play some of these games.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I mean, now that you know about them now, of course.
Like, these are really good games. I think Bastion won awards at the time when it, like, the year after it came out. I mean, Baldur's Gate. I mean,
yeah,
that's going through a resurgence because of the new one. Drascula, the Vampire Strikes Back. What is this?
You could change your name just a little bit, right?
What is this? A graphic adventure game from 1996. That guy looks like Lumberg, another movie that I have seen way too many times.
Oh, way too many times.
Yep.
Oh,
Bill Lumberg.
I'm gonna have to ask you to.
Yep.
Can you come in on Saturday? Oh, and I almost forgot. We'll need you to come in on Sunday too. We lost a few people over the last week, and we got to play a little catch up. Ah, man, that movie, man. What would you do if you had $1 million?
Well, I wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob.
Oh, and that was such a good line, man. It was
fantastic.
The perfect amount of cringy, but also the exact right thing that you need to say at the exact right time to a Bob. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually had a friend. He was his girlfriend was working for Google, I believe, and they were doing some downsizing, and he had never seen the movie. He had never seen The Office Space.
Oh, wow.
But other people around the office were saying the Bobs. And that's exactly what these people were doing. They were coming in to help figure out who to get rid of, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know why, just The Office is part of my life now. So Office Space is part of my life now. And so some of those quotes will come up, and he's like, where did that come from? And I'm like, oh, the movie The Office. And, you know, my favorite part about that is when he's sitting down with the Bobs. And he's like, the who's? And I'm like, the Bobs.
Yeah, the what now? Yeah.
Like, what are the Bobs? And so I explain it. He's like, oh, my God. That's why they call them the Bobs. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. They're getting rid of me.
Like Michael Bolton.
You could just call me Mike.
They always mess up that one mundane detail, right?
It's not a mundane detail, Michael. A decimal place. Man. Maybe the other direction, Mike.
Yes.
I said no salt on the margarita. Too much, man. I love that movie too much. Too much.
Oh, I've watched it so many times.
I got to go put it on in a minute. If I wouldn't get a copyright strike, I'd play it right now. Okay, so
watch party.
Yeah, I wish we could do that. Like you have to go out to the park and like set up your own screen and a projector and stuff nowadays.
I know, it's no fun.
Okay, so this is games puzzle. Like what? Oh, Minesweep has got to be in here. Where's it? GTK balls? What? GTK balls. All right.
Those things just bounce around the page. I bet.
This is a family show.
Yeah, it's true. I'll bite. What is a logic game about balls? I need screenshots, y'all. I need to see the balls. Wait. Really? The website about here we go. Screenshots. I just went there. There weren't any screenshots. Okay, they're just messing with me now. They sent me to a link that did not have screenshots.
It's just kidding.
Oh, no, I'm an idiot. I didn't read the heading. Here are the screenshots. Here we go. What is this? What is this? Okay, I have to install this. You can't. It was in testing, right? It was... Okay, there's no way this game didn't come out in 1998. Why is it still in testing? I have to be able to install GTK. Okay, here's an actual real question about GTK balls. Can you install packages specifically from testing while you are not?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was a fast answer from the both of you. Okay, I appreciate that. Good. I think we got to do this.
You just need to set your package use flag for that specific package.
A real use for a singular local package use flag right there. There it is.
Yep.
We've answered the question, y'all. We are successful. Okay, but this does not tell me anything about how to play this game.
Nope.
Are you it's not 4 in a row because Beastie got 4 down there. Tux Tux looking left.
Is this like Minesweeper?
Is it?
I don't know.
Why is Tux in a computer blue? Why are there two different Beasties?
I don't know what we got going on here.
There's 3 different Tuxes. They have a cool conky. Who is this guy? Who is Lurch?
Like the big
down
Hulk?
Here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? That's kind of cool. Whatever that is. Okay. So we'll just have a live stream one of these days called GTK Balls, and we'll try and play. There's another game, Wesnoth. Have y'all heard of this?
Oh yeah,
one?
Wesnoth, the Battle of Wesnoth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
You activated way too fast on that. How often have you played this game?
I've played it a few times, not a ton.
Okay, he's like, I've only got 6,000 hours in the game, and it's not much.
I don't think I have that many.
I'm not very good at it. Okay, so this is a game that we're gonna have to play.
I think we could. Yeah, no, it's totally. It's a good game.
I saw it featured somewhere.
Probably it's open source.
Wesnoth. Yeah.
Battle for Wesnoth.
It's on Steam. It's on itch. It's I mean, you can just pull down the app image or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's in most of the repos, I think.
Yeah. I played the super rudimentary tutorial where you have to go kill the dummies. And I was like, okay, this may or may not be a game that I'm into, because it looks like
it's not bad. I mean, like, I haven't played it in a bit. But it's not a terrible game.
The longer the better. That way you put me to less shame. But it seems like one that we could play. Oh, let me ask you this. You probably have finished a game.
Yeah, a few, maybe.
Now I'm worried. How long does a game take, generally?
Oh, it can go on for a while.
Okay. Yeah. Would we be able to finish one in a 1 to 2 hour live stream?
I'm not sure.
Okay. What if we put like a 1 minute turn timer kind of thing?
You could probably shorten it up.
Okay. All right. If there's a way,
there might even be settings for that. I don't know.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. Okay.
Like you could set it to a certain number of turns and stuff.
Okay. And another one I want to play that's a whole lot more not turn-based is OpenRA, because there's a reason for this one. This is my game. This is the one that I've spent way too many hours on. Yes, it still looks like that. But I guess, right, like it's right in the same wheelhouse of Wesnoth. Like, it's that.
Yeah.
But man, like, these are the graphics of my childhood. This is what I saw for hours a day. The 6,000 hours of gameplay, that might actually be true for this.
Yeah, okay.
But there's a what is it? Combat Arms? Is that what it is? Combined. I was close. Okay. So here's the deal with this. This is an add-on for any Command & Conquer game, but specifically for OpenRA. So OpenRA,
gotcha.
The way that OpenRA works, there were a bunch of Command & Conquer games. There was Command & Conquer 95/Gold. There were 2 different releases for the same game. And that was the Tiberian Wars. So it's Nod versus GDI. And that was its own game. You played that, and OpenRA siloed it away. And that's a Command & Conquer pun, for those that may not know. They put it away. You only play Tiberian Sun. And then there was Red Alert, where the RA comes from. Then there was Red Alert, which is Cold War stuff. So Tiberian Wars was future stuff. Meteor hit the Earth. There's stuff we want to mine, and terrorists versus not terrorists, right? But the not terrorists were kind of terroristy. So it was
yeah, sure.
You know, one of those weird political ones. And then Red Alert was the Cold War never ended, and the Soviets got all the power. And now there's a real struggle for, control, domination, right? But it's the same basic game, same basic units, little tweaks here and there. But that was a separate game. And OpenRA kept them separate. You only play one or the other. Combined Arms, though, takes all of the factions, the 2 factions from Command & Conquer Tiberian Wars, and they take the 2 factions from Red Alert and they smash them together. But they also take the factions from Command and Conquer. What was the next one? Tiberian Sun. So there were 2 or 3 Nod factions, 2 or 3 GDI factions, and then they also took from Red Alert 2 all of the different Allied and Soviet factions too. So you basically have, 24 different factions that you can choose from.
Wow.
And it's just a free-for-all. Oh, and also aliens, because why not?
Yeah, right. Yeah, gotta get...
Yeah.
The only thing to complete that would be zombies.
Oh, well, there's kind of a zombie thing. When you run through that Tiberian too much, it's like basically radiation, and then you turn into this weird, crazy
that works. Yeah.
Radiation.
Aliens and zombies got to show up somewhere, I guess. That's a requirement.
What about robots?
Yeah.
They're definitely robots. So Nod did this whole cyborg faction where the human was gone. It was basically just a robot because, they're like that. And they were actually very powerful, and they're even more powerful in Combined Arms. So, yep, they got the robots.
Zombies and alien. You got, putting in robots isn't that much of a stretch.
Nope. You can just make it up at this point. But this is another one that I was looking at. So, Generals was its own thing. Command and Conquer had 2 main games, the Tiberian Wars and then Red Alert. But then there was this other one that was a little more closer to home, where they had real factions that kind of mirrored real life. And it was a really fun game. It was actually the most competitive Command and Conquer game ever. And I don't know what they're doing here with this, but it sounds a whole lot like they're going to bring Generals and make it look like OpenRA. So... because you had these weird little outposts where you could shoot rockets from. It was really cool. So, man, if you can't tell, really, really enjoy Command and Conquer.
Yeah,
I'm bad at it, but oh boy, I'll play it. So, if anybody out there in internet land is interested, I will lose to you, but it will still be a fun time.
Right. I think that's the most important thing.
Yep. And it's Linux native. That's the whole reason.
That's cool too.
That was really the point, is that this one is Linux native. All right. What other games are there that are Linux native that maybe you don't even have to get through Steam? Because there's an app image of OpenRA. And then the Combat Arms thing, you just drop it into a folder inside of OpenRA, and it just kind of does its own thing.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch in the repos, honestly, various different repos. Some of them are okay. If you're into like the first person shooter type thing, you got Xonotic. That's a pretty popular one.
See, okay. I can probably give you a good 20 to 30 minutes of that game before I puke on the desk.
Yeah, that's fair.
I could probably get it done. Because, man, one of my favorite games around Command & Conquer time was Unreal Tournament. Man, oh man. So there was Unreal Tournament. My favorite map was the one with, there was like 4 stations, you were in space, and the jump, like you floated. It was like...
Oh, yeah.
So what we would do is we would turn on the Instagib feature, and it was everybody had that one railgun thing, and if you got hit by it, there was no zoom or anything. You couldn't aim. You just had the crosshair. And one shot, one kill. That was, oh, man.
That's it.
And it led to some of the craziest, everybody running around the room, you know?
Yeah.
So good.
So much time with Unreal Tournament. I had a small LAN party in the house that I lived in when I was at university, and the house barely fit 4 people. We had 8 in there.
Yep.
Nice.
Bet it was a little warm.
Oh yeah, and we would change player names and whatnot, and it's just like, okay, I have no idea who did this, and
yep.
And one of the people that I lived with, who shall remain nameless, he was doing headshot after headshot with a sniper rifle without using the scope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, remind me not to piss you off.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's like I watched people way better than me play Halo, and that's like running around with the pistol and just
Oh, yeah.
yeah. That one's the pistol in the original Combat Evolved.
It was hard.
Was yeah, that one was some really fun close combat. And it had like this crazy amount of zoom for a pistol. So you could pick people off from pretty far away. It was actually pretty cool. All right. So, but anyway, so the reason Unreal Tournament came up is because Xonotic reminds me a whole lot.
Oh, it's very much Unreal Tournament. Like,
And
absolutely.
specifically UT Unreal Tournament 2004 with the upgraded graphics. And you could play the same maps with the same settings and everything else. And oh man, it was so fun. So fun. But that was back when I didn't get motion sick on first person shooters. And the last one, and here's some context. The last first person shooter I was able to get through with help of Dramamine was Borderlands. And after that, keep in mind, kids, don't eat too much Dramamine. It does bad things to your brain. So that was when I was like, maybe first person shooters just aren't it for me anymore.
That's fair.
So here's what we'll do. We'll carve out the last 20 minutes of the stream for this game. I'll 100% give it my all, and then as soon as the stream is over, I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
That's how that'll go. But yeah,
So,
I'm into that.
Yeah. I'd say the other one that ranks up high is probably Zero AD.
Oh yeah, I see that one all the time when I open up. Like anytime I ever open up Discover, because it has a 0.
0. Yeah. That's at the top of the list.
It's always at the top of the list. So Zero AD, is this more of a...
It's like Civilization.
Oh, now this is my jam, except this is going to be like a 10 stream series. If it's anything like Civ, man, it's one of those things that will last forever.
It's also pretty fun though.
Well, cool. All right, so this is what we got to do, but we gotta get some commitments for a game like this. I feel like unless we put some real hard caps on time, it's gonna last for a long time. So
absolutely.
If we want this to go one stream, then we got to put some real hard caps on that and get it done. Otherwise, we need to get promises that people will come back so they will play at Tuesday at 6 p.m. whatever.
Yeah, you can definitely do some what I call time traveling with a game like this, where you just suddenly look up and suddenly it's like 12 hours later and the sun is down.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I have done that with Civilization more than once, where it's like, well, it's only 2 hours till work. Whoops. I guess I'll just keep playing.
I might as well just finish this out. Yeah.
I'll go brush my teeth and go to work in a minute, but right now, just one more turn.
I think I can go one more turn.
I mean, just how long could it possibly be? Just one more turn.
Just one more.
And then an hour later.
Yeah. Super fun. Those are fun things.
Yes. All right. So, Steve, are you still around? Vince, are you still around? Are y'all gonna play? Y'all are here, so it makes me think you're free-ish around Tuesday-ish, 6 p.m. my time-ish. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if they pop back up in the chat or if they're too scared to say anything. I mean, it's only one or the other.
They're too scared now. We scared them away.
Ish. All right. Hey, all right, Saigoneer. Uh-oh. Okay, so Steve, next time, play around with one of the 3 games we talked about. No, 4. 4. Wesnoth, Xonotic, Zero AD, and OpenRA. You know, if I said that in a group of people anywhere else, they would think that I'm going crazy.
You got something wrong with you. Yeah.
A Zonata whatta? A 080 whatta? Now I'm going to call the cops.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all pick. Steve, I'll let you pick. I'll give you home field advantage. I'll even give you practice. I won't even touch the game until you come in. And then we all get logged in.
Hey, we're talking about practice.
Not going to do it. I have from approximately 2001 all of my Unreal Tournament practice. It's about all I got. And whenever Borderlands came out, a couple years after that, that's the last time. Oh, no, I take that back. There was one game that I actually could get through, Killing Floor. That game, I played a whole lot of that game. And it was just a wave after wave of zombie shooter. That's all it was. And as long as the map was an outside map. So apparently the thing that triggers the motion sickness is like hallways and like turn left, turn right, turn in hallway after doorway after hallway. That really. So if we could, in Xonotic, if we could do like an outside-ier map, I'd be all right.
Right.
I might actually be able to do something. Steve, I don't know. I'm going to leave it up to you. Ooh, Lunar New Year. That's fantastic. Barbecue and beer invite. Oh, it's too late for barbecue. Well, I guess it's too late for barbecue if if you're calling it quits soon. But that sounds great. Steve, I'll leave it up to you. Saigoneer, I'll even let you throw it in there. Throw some votes in there. We gotta play something. Xonotic. Oh, here, I'll type them out. That way, not just at work, but, you know, more Linux first, right? Xonotic, 0AD, OpenRA, and what was the other one? Wesnoth.
Wesnoth. Yep.
All right, so those four. Now, 0AD, it's okay. As long as you come and talk trash to Steve, that's all I need.
Whisper in our ear about how great Leo is.
How great I am at using the airline bag right here.
Whatever works.
Yeah. Listen, man, I've had to do it before, and it didn't stop me. So if I've got a positive kill to death ratio, then you know that's all the motivation I need. So yeah, pick any of those. If we do 0AD or Wesnoth, those we'll have to be quick about because those can last for hours and hours and hours. OpenRA, those games are like if you have like 8 people, those games are an hour tops, and that's if people like turtle and just build up base defenses and don't do anything.
Yeah,
but if we all agree, be offensive, then half an hour tops. Yeah, a positive. I'll even take even. I'll take 4 and 4. I'm fine. I'll take it. I'll take 4 and 4. It wasn't a losing ratio.
Right.
I'll take it. Let's see. What else is there? Snap. Yeah. Like what's a snap? I bet that would be a good indicator, right? Ooh, we're not accepting all at all. Are you kidding me? No, Ubuntu. No. Games. Look at this. 0AD and OpenRA right there. Okay. Oh, Warzone 2100. This is basically like a 3D-ish kind of Command and Conquer.
Oh, okay.
What's that other one? There's another game. It's like it's in here. I know it is. It's Beyond All Reason. Beyond All Reason. It's
okay.
What is the name of the game that it's after? Beyond All Reason. This one's grander, right? So it's like Command and Conquer, but it's less in the trenches. You make millions of little people instead of 100 little people. But it's after. Man, what is the name of that game? I played it with a friend for a little bit. I was very bad at it. I think I'm just very bad at strategy games altogether, but I just like playing them.
I don't think you're alone.
Yeah. You got to get really good, man. Like I'm
You just need
also
to practice. Like it's all about, doing it.
Yeah.
Not a regular.
I'm very bad at StarCraft as well. But I do like playing StarCraft. Anyway, Super Grand Battles. SUPCOM, Supreme Commander. That's what it's called. So this game is basically a kind of a reimagining of Supreme Commander. And that one had a lot of play. That one's very competitive. But very grand. I mean, like 100 things going on at the same time. And so, I mean, if you don't have your keybinds down to be able to like hop across the map and, touch on this and touch on this and make sure your resources are good, you will lose. And, that's fine. That's pretty much how I played that game.
Right?
This is an actual KDE game called Bomber.
Guess so.
It's cool.
It's an okay in that, though.
No. Why is it not Kabomber? What's up with that? Oh, yeah. This is the game that Jill and
Yeah, Trackmania.
yeah, why can I not remember this?
Ven?
Ven. Yes, Wednesdays. They're Wacky Wednesday. What is it? It's not Wacky Wednesday.
They do Linux Weekly Daily Wednesday.
That's okay. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, basically Wacky Wednesday, Linux News Wacky Wednesday. Yeah, and then they'll always.
Honestly one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love watching them just like race and then phew, they're off the side. That's hilarious.
Oh, I meant the weekly show, but yeah, the watching them race too is also very fun.
I just like Ven's sultry, deep voice. I don't know what's up with that, but that's why I listen. I've seen this a bunch. What is this? Scum VM, which allows you to run numerous classic graphical point and click. Oh, so it's not a game. It's a thing that runs games.
It's a launcher.
Look, Drascula the Vampire Strikes Back. It really is a game. That really is a thing. Oh.
Yeah, look at that.
Interesting. I played a couple of these when I was a kid. I was very bad at them because apparently I don't have like good put it together skills. Like I can do that on a computer all day. Like I can read a log file and I'll get there.
Yep.
I'll get there eventually. If someone will tell me how to do it, that'll be faster. But other than that, I'll get there.
Right.
Westwood Studios, look at that. Command and Conquer guys. Okay, so that's not a game. Micropolis, what's this? Oh, it's SimCity. That's cool. Do we do a Linux Plays SimCity soon? You got to tell me where the bus line goes, because otherwise, we're just not getting buses.
Right.
K-Circ? Is this Risk? It is. Guys, how do you multiplay this? This would be fun. I'm bad at this too.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Multiplayer network-enabled game. Yes. Easy.
Okay, how did I not know this existed?
Right, and look who it's by. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
K-Circ. Oh, it's Risk backwards. I'm dumb. Okay. It's K-Risk, but not. If I were a smarter man, I would have got that. Do they have weird maps? Or is it just this map? Surely there's more maps. Because that was kind of the fun thing. Like after you did the world map about 6 or 8 times, you started to wonder, what if we did Mars? Okay, so if we can't pull anything together, then it's just going to be whoever shows up. We're playing Kasurk. Another thing where it's like, sir, are you having a stroke? Nope, I'm actually playing Kasurk. We could play the OG Minecraft, but oddly, that one hits the thing, same as first-person shooters. Motion sickness. Motion sickness. Yeah, I don't know why, and that's kind of sad actually, because I've had tons of friends that Space Cadet pinball. So we got to do a Space Cadet pinball tournament one of these days.
Oh, totally.
Oh man. I love pinball. They are just way out of my price range. I want a real pinball machine. I only slightly care what it's about. Like, it could be, like, of a movie I've never seen that came out in 1978. It has, like, a 12 on Rotten Tomatoes, you know? Like, I don't care. It's pinball. Let's go. I used to play an AC/DC one at putt-putt golf all the time. One of my favorite things.
Nice.
Oh, we played Super Tux Kart a while ago. That was fun.
Yeah, we did that. Yep.
There's Xonotic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we could play chess. I'm also very bad at chess. What is that? Ken Van Dyne did this one?
Yep.
What is
Desktop.
it? Oh, is it just Yahtzee?
Looks like.
Kind of does. The game is a family classic. I love how they avoid saying the word, not that one, Yahtzee. Rhymes with Yahtzee. Not that word, though.
Yep.
Mind test. That's actually, that is old Minecraft, like old Minecraft.
Isn't like OpenTTD like some train
That one,
simulation thingy?
yeah. That's train simulator. I forget what it's called. Train something simulator.
Right.
But it's got a proprietary version. Is this one that Popey like put together?
I have no
Or
idea.
does he just packages it?
Doesn't look like.
Metroidvania. Interesting. Okay, well, we have ourselves a list. I guess we should...
Yeah, we got something to shoot for.
Yeah, we hit the 2-hour mark. We started late. That was mostly my fault. And then I complained about it for the first 15 minutes of the live stream, how I just need more USB ports. And
yep.
Dan
I
gave
think we
me...
got you an idea, or at least we pointed you in a direction.
No, you have the right solution. I just don't want to have to buy more stuff.
But yeah, you need to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I do want to buy more stuff. You kidding me?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
What?
You get to go to Best Buy.
That's true. That is true. It's Outrun. Yeah, Ryan, you see this too, don't you? Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
Cool.
What? Oh, look. It's Martin Wimpress, right? Look where the screenshot's from. Can you see that?
I can't see the whole thing.
Hold on. Let me just get that out of the way. Look at. Hang on.
There it is.
Hang on. Wait.
Cannonball.
No. This. Look right here. What operating system is that? Or what desktop is that? Look at it.
Oh, that's a Mate.
That's Mate. Yeah, that's Mate. Of course it's Mate. Of course it's Martin Wimpress. Ubuntu Mate.
You had second thoughts about that?
That'd be...
No.
I should have known. Okay, I really... Oh, good. The sound's actually not coming out of the... Yeah. So the live stream's not hearing it. Great. It's perfect. I don't know if that would get me messed up or not, but...
Look at that. That looks so awesome.
Okay, so if we can't get a group together...
This might be it right here, Leo.
Yeah, if we can't get a group together, this is what I'm playing. I'm just... Whatever. Y'all didn't want to play? Fine. I'm just going to play Outrun for 2 hours.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
playing
man,
those games all the time. Anytime, like when there was always one of these at the skating rink, and
Yep. It was F1
I-
pole
I-
position for me, but
I have
there was
stuffed so many quarters into the machine.
yeah. This was at a Pizza Hut. So
Oh yeah.
when I was a kid, they did this thing called Book It, and you read a bunch of books, and then you could
Yep,
go get a
yep.
personal pan pizza. It was like, that's why I love Pizza Hut. Like, by the way, their pan
That's
pizza
fair.
back in the late 90s was, now
It was great.
it's fine.
yeah, I don't know what
fine.
happened.
It's technically a fried pizza, so it's good, but something about late 90s. I don't know what it is. But it was way better back then.
Your stomach could handle it better then. That's all there was to it. I go
Yeah.
for the salad bar now. They have a decent salad bar, so
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah, ours doesn't. Ours is just a pickup place now. Well, here in or at least the one near me. So when they run specials, I'll think about it. But other than that, nah.
Yeah, around here you have to go to the smaller towns, Pizza Huts. Otherwise, it's delivery or pickup only.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, the place where Outrun was in a smaller town, and there was a buffet. I was like on Thursdays or something, and it was cheap too. Like early 2000s, it was like $7, and it was just enjoy.
Yeah.
That was good. All right, so we have a list of games. We'll figure it out.
Cool.
Next time. I'm sorry, I have to keep clicking these. What is this? Poke MMO? Everybody's up in arms about the new Poke game with guns, but this is what I'm after. What is this? Okay, all right. I'll have to check that out. That's interesting. All right, okay, for real. Seriously, I'll stop doing it. I'm gonna close these tabs to make sure I stop doing it. But yeah, we gotta close this thing down.
Yeah.
They probably could. Is it GCC right now? Yep, sure enough. Yep. The compiler compiling the compiler. Isn't that interesting?
Yep.
I love
Yep.
that kind of thing.
Yep. It's got to start somewhere, and that's where it starts.
Yeah, sure does. Yeah, how did they do it back in the day? How do you compile the original compiler? Like, what language was GCC compiled in
Probably C.
the first time? Oh, so is GCC C++?
I don't know.
Because I know that is true for C++. Like, C++ stands on the shoulders of C, and so the first C++ compiler was quite likely compiled in C. But what was the first C compiler compiled in?
Assembly?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Had to be.
Just straight assembly. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Ooh, that's cool to think about. So
That's hardcore.
we're gonna have to get into it one day, Dan. We're gonna run out of things to talk about eventually. And so it's just going to end up being, just weird random things like the history of the W window manager, just weird stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good too.
Yeah. Maybe we can make that interesting. Anyway, 28 of 97, that's pretty far. I don't think I already compiled the X thing, Xorg. So that's probably coming.
Probably not. It's going to take a little while, but shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, well, I'll check in again tomorrow, and we'll know where that all went. But until then, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, look!
We'll catch you next time.
This is still going. So I'm good with the Zoom thing. That thing is still doing its thing.
That's awesome.
Yep,
that's awesome.
absolutely, dude. That's so cool. So that's going. I guess it's warm because it's writing to the SD card, and this thing went.
Yeah, I didn't hear any pops.
2 hours and 13 minutes. Yeah, I didn't hear any pops either. So, but I'm going to look into a
Doc.
yes, that thing, a dock, a USB-C dock for this guy. That way, I don't have to keep plugging everything into the laptop. I can just have, that would actually work a whole lot better because then I could just have it plug one thing into my laptop and then plug one thing into my work laptop. This is technically my workspace. I just, I got to decorate it,
Right.
So, yeah, man, that's
That would be better.
That's the better.
Yeah, probably.
solution. Yeah. Okay. All right. You convinced me. I'll see.
Oh, that didn't take a lot, but that's cool.
But that's what I need. Dan, if you have a recommendation, Ryan, if you got a recommendation, anybody in the chat, if you have a recommendation, I'm gonna blast this all over the place.
Yeah.
I need recommendations for a good one, but I need like maximum USB-age because I'm using. Well, I have a display port, one USB-A, 2, 3, 4 USB-As. I need power over USB-C. I'll just plug that directly in because that would leave me some. Okay, all right. So 4 USB-As, at least a couple USB-Cs. I guess that would be like the requirement. Anywhere in there. All right. So yeah, anybody listening? Yeah.
I'll look around a little bit.
All right. If you can find something that you would buy, that's pretty good. I'll take it.
All right.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess that's it.
Yeah, I think so.
Glad I could be of help.
Hey, no, seriously, you were a whole lot of help with the Gentoo, that's for sure. But if you do have a
thanks for being here.
recommendation, if you do have a recommendation, if you see anything, or if you got a favorite brand or something like that I should look at, let me know. Because all things considered, I'll recommendations are best.
I'm in the experience with docs, so
Okay, all right.
It's all good.
Saigon here.
Well, Mark's
Ooh!
got one for you.
Yep. Hold on. So just you green in general. All right, hold on. Okay, before we close it, I gotta look. Let's see. Oh, so I like Anker. I buy a lot of.
It looks very similar, right?
I
Yeah.
like Ankers. Oh, here we go. It has 2 USB-As, 2 USB-Cs, and HDMI. I could go HDMI. There's nothing wrong with HDMI. That would actually reduce the amount of connectors I have. Because right now I use, on my Mac for work, I use HDMI, but for my framework, I use DisplayPort over USB-C. So that would be fine. But it's got to be a powered dock specifically. So I could reduce the
That's a
USB-Cs
power
by 1.
delivery. Yeah.
Does this one do? Yeah, it does. 100 watts. Ooh, 100 watts.
100 watts.
For
Quite a little bit.
Hold up. This one for $17?
Yeah, it looks like.
Okay, if this does HDMI at 120 hertz, I'm sold. 4K at 30 hertz. Does that mean 1080p at 60 hertz? That would be acceptable, but there was also a more expensive one. 4K HDMI. If it's 4K HDMI at 60, that's it. That's what I need. How do you know? 4K at 30. I'll have to look. But it's got SD card slots. That's nifty. I didn't even think about that, but I could use that.
Oh, totally.
Oh, there it is.
I got to step out. So I'll.
Okay.
Nice talking with you guys again.
For sure.
Yep.
Again at some point, I'm sure.
All
yeah,
right.
thanks for being here.
We'll keep being here. We'll see you soon. Here we go. 4K. Okay, the $49.99. Revodg 6-in-1. What's this one? This might be the one. Ooh, look at this. Okay, that's dual HDMI. Two USB-Cs, 2 USB-As. That might be enough. I'll have the keyboard, mouse in there. I can go USB-C on the mic instead, so that can be direct. Then
Yeah, it looks like that might get you there.
this might be the one right here. Because 4K 60 would mean 1080p at 1440p at 120.
Yeah, which would be great.
And that, yeah, because I would use it on my desktop, my main desktop. That's important. Wow, that can do 8K? Okay, one day when I have $10,000 to buy an 8K monitor, boy,
Yeah, no kidding.
I'll be there. One day. Yeah, the 8K 30 can do 4K at 120? Oh, easy. This might be the one. This might be the one. All right.
That's pretty fantastic.
All right, Mark, I think you got me. This might... I got to see what this one does. Does this one do 1440 at anything above 60. Because it would be kind of cool. Oh, what? They got a pink one? Okay, no, that's not Ugreen.
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
There you go.
the cool colors is just cool. All right. Well, anyway, I'll stop shopping.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
Yeah, I'll stop shopping on the clock, and we'll get the heck out of here. I'll keep looking though, and yeah, Mark, I'll let you know one way or the other if I go the Ugreen one, or if I find something that just happens. I don't know, for some reason, I feel like is better, but it looks pretty good, dude. This one.
It does.
This
Seems
might be
good.
the one. All right. So anyway, y'all have a good one. We'll see you
All right,
again
we'll
in
see
a couple
y'all.
of weeks, and yeah, another episode in a week, 2-ish.
Yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah. See you later.
See ya.